Come on in, come on in, come on in. All geeks are welcome in this space. Let's learn together and seek his face. I'm Lem Philyaw, aka Bad Gamer Elite, your host for the Sound Maiden podcast, sponsored by lifepromotions.org. God, Games, and Geekery gives us an opportunity every month to chat about the crossroads of our passions and our faith. I can't wait to learn and discuss with you. Guys, I want to welcome you to the 47th episode of God, Games, and Geekery. Oh, man, you guys, seriously, when we first started doing this, I was like, I really hope I can get 10 episodes out. And that was when we were doing them 5 minutes at a time. And now, basically, we're doing 3-episode lengths every week. Now, this week might be a little different. Because I am recording from the hotel room in Dixon, Tennessee, because our sponsor, LifeFest, which LifeFest Oshkosh went on July 9th through the 11th in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And we had the Smash Bros tournament. Oh, it was so good, you guys. It was awesome. I want to say thank you to Clear Hits Radio for sponsoring that tournament. But in just 2 days, well, technically 2 sleeps, because it was 1 sleep tonight and then another sleep tomorrow, we're going to have Life Fest in Bon Aqua, Tennessee, a Hideaway Farm. By the time this episode comes out on the 29th, we will be full swing into Life Fest Music City. And I cannot wait to meet all of you that listen from here. Guys, let's go. Let's go. It's going to be so awesome. Hey, if you're listening and you are going to be within earshot of Bon Aqua, Tennessee, and you listen on the 29th or the 30th, hey, if you're listening on the 30th, we still have time. You can show up on the 31st. Come on out. I'd love to meet you. So this month, you guys, has been very crazy. I've been very minimal in my playing of games. I am doing, of course I'm doing Fortnite. You guys know I'm doing Fortnite, and I've got some stuff about that I'm just excited about. But I've been doing that. I've been doing, what's it called? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've been taking my time with that. Now, so I have a friend of mine, Dot Pone. He has finished this game 3 times already. 3 times, guys. I am still working on my first run through. Technically, it's my first and second at the same time, because when I stream on my channel, my personal channel, I stream enough that I'm taking photos. But when I play offline, it's a totally different save. And so I'm playing it twice. So there's that. I'm also playing Watch Dogs Legion. It's not very family friendly at all, but it's a gorgeous game, and I'm taking a lot of photos in it. So for the adults that listen, it might be a game for you. There's definitely some language stuff going on in there that I would caution. I throw a cautionary tale to the young bloods that are listening. You know who I'm talking to. Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't you have, if you had to ask, it's you. But yeah, I'm playing that. I played some Fuser. I've been really enjoying Fuser. It's a good time. It allows me to do some mashups of songs that I've been putting on my TikToks, my personal TikToks. And I've met some friends on TikTok that I was able to meet in real life, which was really cool, super cool. Wendy Wonder Hiker on TikTok, I got to meet her in real life. She came into town, and I got to meet her. And then Dark Flowery, who's on TikTok, great artist, wonderful artist. She lives close by, and I got to meet her. And there's a couple of gentlemen that I'm going to meet later on this year. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for that. So TikTok has become a social platform for me to actually be social. There's a lot of social media out there that it's been about picking on each other and stuff like that, and picking back and forth, and my console's better than your console or whatever. And I'm finding a tribe, some cool people out there that are just for folks to know, love, and be loved, which is really, really cool. What else have I been doing? Again, I've been doing TikToks a lot. I've been doing a lot of TikTok. But I've also started to read comics again. Fortnite has a comic series out starring Batman, and it was really good, you guys. It was really good. I read it I read issues 2 through 6 on the way down here to Tennessee. Lucas and I drove in a big old box truck down here. And I read some comic books and we listened to some music. It was a lot of fun. And we had an adventure. Some of our team was driving a separate vehicle, pulling a trailer, and the trailer, the driver's side tire on the trailer went flat. We got that changed, got back on the road. Not a couple hours later, the tire on the passenger side exploded. It exploded, you guys. And man, did we worry. Personally, I worried. There was just a lot going on. I know people were getting stressed. But I worried, for reasons, because I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be taken care of. And I knew that was going to happen. So everybody was fine. But we were out by a cornfield, and you know where my sci-fi brain went? That's already playing the invasion storyline in Fortnite. I was like, okay, I'm probably going to get abducted. So there's that, that worry that's going on. And, I worry about Life Fest and how's it going to be received in Tennessee and all that. That's me. That's, I worry sometimes. And I know I shouldn't. I know God's got it covered. But sometimes that's what happens. And I was talking about this because we stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/GodGamesAndGeekery. Spell it out, God Games and Geekery. And we were talking about worry and what does that look like for a gamer? What does that look like for us and as Christians, and where do we stand on that? And so we're sitting there talking about it, and who walks in as we're talking about this, but author, speaker, world traveler, president of Life Promotions, Bob Lenz. And he spoke into it a little bit, guys. It was pretty awesome. So let's have a listen to what Bob, it's really short. But let's listen to what Bob Lenz, that insight he had when it comes to worry. Hey, Bob! Guys, come here, Bob. We are live on Twitch as I edit the podcast.
Oh,
guys,
awesome.
This is Bob Lenz.
Lem is the man. Let me just say, Lem is the man. I am so old, but you know what? That's why Lem is here, and we are glad you are here. This is cool. Are you playing?
No, I'm not playing.
Oh, okay.
This is just our background for that.
Oh,
I'm actually editing the podcast, and we're talking about the topic for...
What's the topic?
For the God Games and Geekery podcast this month. Yep. It's going to be worry and anxiety and what that looks like in gaming and what the Bible says about it. And, is it okay to worry? Is it bad to worry? Is it a sin to worry?
Well, if can I just talk into it for a sec?
Oh, yeah.
See, I think that what we have to stand if you think of it as an alarm clock. So if every time I worry, because there are concerns or things I'm worried about, But where does worry become to a point where let me ask you this. When we worry and fretting and we're fearful about what might happen, has it ever helped the outcome? No. So the worry is going to come. The concern will come. Even the fear will come. What will you do with it? Right? So, like, if you're playing a game, and I'm the worst gamer in the whole world, but if you're playing a game and you know that somebody's coming, you're not sure where it's going to come from, but are you ready for it? Okay? Are you ready for it? And you know your ammunition. What controls you have, what button you're going to push to take out the next person that's coming.
Right.
So, know that one's coming. Know that you're going to be prepared for it. Know that worries are going to be there. But what are you going to do with it? Now, you put it on your own shoulders. You say, I can handle this my own. I don't need anybody else. You isolate. You give in to that fear. You're in trouble. But if you go, no, I got a player I'm playing with.
Yeah.
And he can help me. And I got a toolbox.
We were just saying.
I have some ammunition. So guess what, worry? You are going to be taken down.
There it is.
Instead of them taking you down, you can take them down.
There it is.
All right?
Yes.
So there's my thing. Hey, it is awesome to be on here. Keep gaming, keep geeking, and keep going for God.
Thanks,
right.
Bobby.
Hey, man.
Okay, you guys. In the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verses 25 to 34, it says, Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you'll eat or what you'll drink, nor about your body, what you'll put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more of value than they? And which of you, being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life? And why are you anxious about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, and neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. You guys, worry's going to come. And we're not saying that it's bad. It's not bad to worry, but we don't need to dwell on it. God has us in his hands. He will be taking care of us. He loves us. And there's nothing that's going to happen outside of his will. So when you have that test you're anxious about, or that job interview, or that project, take that worry. It's not going to do anything for us, but take that worry and bring it to God so that he can help us through. Now, if you've got questions about this or how that all works or anything we've talked about, you can reach out to me at lem@lifepromotions.org or badgamer@lifepromotions.org. You can always also find us on all the socials. You can find us on Twitter as God Games Geekery, Instagram as God Games Geekery. Hey, you can find us on TikTok as God Games Geekery, and on Twitch every Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., except for this Thursday because we're going to be in Tennessee. But we do our stream 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., God Games and Geekery. Check it out. Join us there. Can't wait to see you. Remember, you are geeky. You are loved. Peace.